Hello everyone and welcome back to one of my videos. In this video we'll be talking about the 10 most powerful fire shots, or just in general projectiles that dragons shoot out of their mouths and other places in some dragon cases, even though most of them, especially the ones in this list, don't shoot them out of anywhere else. Okay, so let's get started on this list. Right away, number 10, we have the Deadly Nadder, also known as Stormfly, Astrid's dragon. Deadly Nadders are a sharp class and have two types of attack. One is shooting spikes from their tail to swinging at them and shooting those kind of spikes right at enemies. Now the second one is actually their fire shot, which is what we're going to talk about, or their type of fire or whatever. It's called a magnesium blast, and it is one of the hottest, actually second hottest in the whole franchise. It is extremely hot and can burn through metal very easily. Now in 9th place we have the Dramillion, the kind of hybrid fire type kind of dragon. The Dramillion has two main fire shots, the Magnesium Blast, which is the reason why it's already above the Deadly Nadder, and an extra lava shot like the Grunkles. With their deadly combo of shots, this is probably one of the reasons why they're in this list. Next we have the Triple Strike, and you might be thinking, what's special about the Triple Strike? All it does is shoot normal fire. Well, the Triple Strike's fire doesn't only burn, as normal fire does, but it actually also blinds. In one episode, where the team had to face off against the Triple Strike, Astrid actually got blinded temporarily by the Triple Strike, which is quite deadly. Next on, we have the Queen Fireworm. Now, she has the officially hottest fire in the franchise, and that's kind of normal since she is considered the queen of the Stoker class. She can even reignite a Stoker class dragon's fire. If they run out of fire or are feeling very sick, this queen can help them feel back to normal and nice and warm. Alright, on to the next one. For the next one, we have the incredible Sentinels, specifically the one from Vanaheim. Now, Vanaheim Island is actually a very special island where all dragons go to rest. It's basically like a cemetery. And these dragons are here to protect it. Anyone who gets to the island cannot leave. And these guys are in charge of making sure that that happens. Now, to do that, they must have some pretty powerful abilities, which I think is the main reason why these guys are so different from the rest of their species, even though they're already so incredibly rare. Now, these guys can actually mimic any type of dragon's fire, which makes them incredibly powerful. There are some exceptions, of course, like some Titan class dragons that's way too much power to control for them, and also some specifically rare dragons, like for example the Night Fury. They can't copy a Night Fury's Plasma Blast or a Skrill's Lightning Shot, but they can counter every single other move, which makes them very dangerous, as we see here in this one episode where the team tries to take them on and only Toothless can take them on because the rest are completely useless. They get completely countered by these dragons, and they're smart as well, which makes them extremely dangerous, which is the reason why they can counter so easily other dragons. Let's move on to the next one now, and we have the Skrill, number 5. So the Skrill is an extremely powerful strike class dragon that first appeared in one of the beginning series. I don't remember exactly which one, but they find it later on in Dragon's Edge. Now, the Skrill is a very, very powerful, specifically because of its lightning strike, which only one other dragon has, which we'll talk about later. Now, the lightning strike is especially dangerous because it's so wide it can hit many creatures at once. As we can see here, they get completely separated by the blast. There we go. Everyone is completely separated. It's a very thick shot that's really powerful and really deadly. Next, we have the Purple Death. This ginormous creature only appears in the comics. It's one of these like legendary dragons, ginormous, the size of Burke, and its attack is basically just a fire barrage. It's similar to the Red Death like in the first movie, but since it's a tidal class dragon, it's not as strong. Let's move on to the next one, the Red or the Green Death. Now, the Green Death we only see in the comics, and I'm mentioning both of them at the same time because they're basically cousins. Now, the Red Death, as seen in the first movie, is a Stoker class dragon, ginormously big as well, a giant beast, which can not only suck up the air to try and chow on a dragon, but it can also shoot a giant fire barrage that it uses to destroy the whole fleet. Not only that, but it's like the only legendary dragon this big that can actually fly. Now, as this dragon is so big, its mouth is so big, it can shoot a tremendous amount of fire. This is mainly what makes it so dangerous. The fact that it shoots normal fire is like, meh, okay, I guess. But the fact that it's so big, that's what lets it shoot so much fire, as we see in this next scene right here. It just shoots so much. That's so much fire, so deadly, which is why it's so high on this list. I mean, it was so strong, it even managed to get Toothless, which is one of the fastest dragons alive. And they actually use that tremendous fire to its advantage to make it literally explode into a giant mountain-like volcano. Boom. Number 2, the Shellfire. You might be wondering, why is this thing number 2? No one's even ever heard of it if they haven't watched the series. Well, there is one main reason. It shoots plasma balls, specifically rocks. But plasma balls are so strong, especially in this franchise, that they just like outweigh any other kind of fire shot. It can also range over a mile, which makes this dragon a very deadly sniper. Number 1, the Night Fury, the one we've all been waiting for. I know you guys have been waiting for, like, when is this guy going to talk about the Night Fury? Let's go into it. Night Fury, the unholy breed of death and lightning itself. I know we all loved that phrase in the movie. It's very cool. The Night Fury is one of the strongest dragons, if not the strongest. It can challenge alphas, as we see in the movie, if they're strong enough, and they're the strongest because of 2 main reasons. One is their plasma shot. Absolutely deadly. One of the deadliest ever. The fact that they're so hard to hit, the Night Furies, and then they can just come at you at incredible speeds and shoot a plasma ball that just destroys even metal, as we see in that scene, is absolutely absurd. This dragon is one of the strongest because of its plasma ball. And we aren't even counting its second ability, which is even better or close. I mean, we see in this scene, it breaks through thick ice that a bewildebeest shot out. Like, that is crazy. No other dragon would have the ability to do that except Night Fury's plasma shot. Also, another thing to mention is that it's a strike class dragon, which means they specialize in strong attacks, aka plasma shot, and high speeds. Also, the fact that its scream is so deafening. Have you all seen that scene in the first movie where they first find each other, Hiccup and Toothless? And Toothless just screams at the top of his lungs, and I think now, how did Toothless do that scream? We've never heard him do it ever again in the series, and it's so cool. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, his second ability, one related with the Skrill's lightning shot, is just to completely disappear by getting struck by a literal lightning bolt. This even killed numerous of these dragon killers that Grimald had. It just completely wipes them off the map, as we can see in this scene, which is one of the reasons why it's so strong. Now, that was the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I would really help if you supported me by subscribing and liking this video, and make sure to put some alternative suggestions or ideas down in the comments below. See you guys next time.